What is up, gamers? It is the Bandit Snowman, and we are here in a brand new game that is still in the alpha phase called Spellbreak. Spellbreak is a battle royale game based around magic instead of guns. Developed by, it's an Epic game, so same people that did Fortnite, but it's a company called I'll have to leave the link in the description to them, guys, and I will leave a link to see if maybe you could get in on this alpha as well, guys, in the description. So, some things I wanted to go over today before we dive right into just playing. I did want to go over the classes. So there are 11 different classes to choose from on this game. You can see they each have a level, and obviously as you level them up, they get better. So the more you use them, the better you get. And the way to level them up is to actually get kills and do damage in game, guys. So we're just going to do a very brief, quick intro to these classes. So the one I've been using the most, well, the three are probably Bulkwork, Crackshot, and Scavenger. So we'll start with Bulkwork. So the first skill at the very top right here, guys, is Fortify. Now, every single one of these have 4 skills, or skills isn't the right word. I guess skills would be the perfect, skills will work. So they have 4 skills. The top one, like Lightning Fast, Empower, and Fortify, those you start out with right out of the get-go. That's just, you get those right out of the gate. So Bulkwork has Fortify. If you have any armor, regenerate 5 armor every 10 seconds. And then there's these 3. I'll let you guys kind of read through them. I'm not going to read them one by one. But as you level in the game, as you get skill points, these would be, you can choose between, you get 2 classes, so you choose one or the other. So Conduit, like it sounds, has to do with lightning. They all have an element base to them for the most part, some of them. So Lightning Fast, increase sprint speed by 20%, ooh, words, but breaks briefly when you attack or take damage. So, and then you can see the rest of them. So some of these guys will be based around if you are fighting, like for this one, if you are fighting electricity, and you had the Lightning Rod 1, becoming immune to lightning storms and gain 15 mana every time you're struck by one. So obviously if someone's fighting you with a lightning gauntlet, you're going to be alright. You don't got to really worry about it. You're actually going to be better off. Crackshot is another one I've been using a lot for this first one. Empower. Deal 30% more spell damage with a single spell. After casting, it takes 10 seconds to become empowered again. I kind of like that one right out of the gate. I've been flip-flopping between Scavenger and Crackshot, and Scavenger and Bulkwork. Those are the two combinations I like the most. Frostborn. Obviously, this one has to do with the Ice Gauntlet. Every 30 seconds, set your overarmor to 50. It shatters after taking any damage. So that could be a very big boon. You just have 50 armor extra on top of whatever you have. But it does break after the first attack. Pyromancer. Now this one's another one I've been playing with. Resurrect when you're exiled with 50% HP, but only once. So when you die in the game, it's not, the first death is not completely dead. You are basically a little floating ball, and this one allows you to be reborn basically with 50% of your HP. Now, if someone runs up to you, let's say you didn't have Pyromancer, but let's say you died, but your teammate kills the person who killed you. They can run up and revive you. So, I mean, that's kind of neat that you're able to do that. Now, saying that, if the reverse happened, if your teammate was trying to come up and save you, but somebody else has zapped them, that person can come up and do what's called an exile. When they exile you, that's it. You're out of the game, in the game for you. And that gets you more XP and everything, obviously. Scavenger. Now, this is the one I've been using, like I said, probably the most, mainly for this first thing right here. Chests you open contain 1 additional rare or better item. So I like this because right out of the gate, when you drop in, you can find a chest relatively easily, and you get a rare item better. Or you get a rare item right out of the gate or better. So having a rare gauntlet, the difference between a common gauntlet and a rare gauntlet is the damage they'll do. That's pretty much all it is to it. So Scholar, decrease rune cooldown by 30%. So a rune is like a little power-up you can get that you can use every, I think most of them are like a 5-second cooldown or 10-second cooldown. My favorite one so far has either been the Flight or the Feather Fall. It's pushing R on a keyboard and it shoots you right up into the air. Flight, obviously you fly for about 5 seconds unless you hit something. So that one's not bad either. I haven't used it a whole lot. Stone Shaper. Now this one I've played with a little bit, as you can see. just for Sunder, targets lose an additional 20% armor or wind damage. So that's kind of a handy little thing to have if you can shoot through their armor real fast. And then it's got pretty good other skills as well. So Tempest is one I've seen a lot of people with this one. Immune to whirlwinds that launch skyward when entering them. So the Wind Gauntlet, its special is it creates a whirlwind all around the target. So I mean, that would make you immune to it and you wouldn't take any damage. You'd just go sky high. Toxologist, now this is one I'm actually considering trying out here in this next little bit. For this first skill, Corrosion, targets you hit lose 5 armor every 5 seconds for 15 seconds. So just by hitting them, they're going to start losing their armor. You have health and you have armor, so this would be a big boon to just get rid of that armor real quick so you can start chipping away at their health. And the last one is Zealot. So when you're at or below 30 HP, increase damage by 25% and sprint speed by 20%. Now that one I'm not really, I don't know, everything on there I'm not a big, huge, I don't know, I'm not really into the Zealot class. Like I said, Scavenger and Crack Shot have been the two I've been using the most. And then Scavenger and Bulwark, those two I've been pretty much hitting the hardest. So guys, remember this game is still in alpha. So there is a limit on the characters right now. But let's go ahead, guys, and just try to get into a squad match. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. So let's dive into a squad match. Now, it drops you into just like a big castle courtyard. And you can try out all the gauntlets. It's kind of like going to the practice. But this is just kind of the pre-game, trying things out. You have 2 gauntlets, a rune, and I'm going to show you all this when we get to the screen. But 2 gauntlets, a rune, a belt, a necklace, and boots. So let's go ahead. We've got a minute before... And people can just start shooting like crazy. So you have an amulet, and every amulet will do something different. And obviously, the higher the grade, the better it'll do. So you can just grab one, and it auto-equips, which is nice, if it's got an empty spot. Oh, we better choose our class real quick. So we're going to go with Scavenger, and we're going to go with Crack Shot. So then you have your different gauntlets right here. We'll grab a Frost Gauntlet, and we'll grab a Flame Gauntlet, because this is really neat. So... primary is the frost, so if I fire that there and then fire a flame, it turns it to steam, so that's kind of neat. And if you shoot it while the steam's coming up, then it'll turn into a giant ball of ice. You only get 100 mana, so you got to be careful. It will recharge, but you don't want to just sit there and just spam attacks like crazy, because you'll run out of mana and you'll be kind of up a creek. So here's the Featherfall rune. Like I said, my favorite. Here's a belt. So let's snag, let's just Behemoth belt. That sounds good. I think that one has to do with ice. And then we'll just grab a pair of boots. Oh, but now we're starting. So we can signal to our team where we want to kind of land at. These little things right here are portals, and that's where you kind of have to pick where to go. We're going to go ahead and drop in right there on that portal. I'll let my teammates know where I'm heading. If you push V, you can talk to them, and it looks like all of them have their ears on. So we're going to go for this castle kind of out on the outskirts. Do we see anything? Oh, there's a chest. Oh, we missed it. Completely, utterly fail. So let's jump up there. And you do get a double jump, which is kind of nice. I dig the double jump. Oh, there's the chest. Grab these health potions. So once again, we have Scavenger on, so that's kind of handy. I grabbed everything, so we are good. Let's get rid of the... I really hate doing that. I'm not a fan of the toxic. Let's see, you're immune to stuns from electricity, your jump velocity. I like the jump velocity one a lot better than the immunity boots. So... that just gives us a little more jump. So we have our first thing to choose from. So if you push B, you can really see which ones, which skill up or scroll you want to pick. We're going to go with the velocity one. And we have our teammates here. So that's good. And I don't know if you guys saw, I don't see any right now, but there's like these red balls. And they... it's kind of like an extra cool chest. And if you go over there, you have to wait. Invisibility rune, invisibility rune. We'll take it just because Legendary Wind Gauntlet. We'll take that and get rid of this Poison Gauntlet. So, and as you can see, guys, if you look down in the bottom left, that's our inventory. That's what we have equipped. That's kind of everything right now. So let's go ahead and jump in with our team. And it's just normal run around, shoot stuff. So there is somebody over there. So we're going to go invisible. If you push R, that'll power up your rune, which is the middle thing, right, counting down right now. So I've got 5 seconds left of invisibility. So I did see some fighting going on over there, so we're going to be a little leery. Featherfall rune. Oh, that's the one I want, so we're going to swap that out. Let's see, we need a belt, lightning, and another Featherfall. I don't like the stone gauntlet. Oh, and we already got zapped. So he must have like legendary equipment already. He freaking owned us right from the get-go. 1 HP anomaly. So we did get 20. We did do a little damage, so we got 20 XP for him right there. We'll go ahead and just get out of it. But as you can see, guys, it's a Battle Royale game. You jump in with everybody. It's a great game. I'm having a blast with it so far. Much more fun than I did when I played Fortnite. I just was not a big fan of Fortnite, guys. That's kind of the general overview of Spellbreak. We'll go in, guys. If this is stuff you want to see, I will go a lot more in detail on everything. Right now, guys, it is still in the alpha phase. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can get a hold of the see if you can get in the alpha program too and try it out. They want people to try it out because they want to get all the bugs and everything worked out before they do a full release. Right now, though, guys, this game is pretty stinking fun. I'm having a great time with it. Guys, I appreciate you for stopping by as always. That's going to wrap up our time for today. This was just going to be a quick overview of Spellbreak. If you guys have stuck around to the end, give me a hashtag EndGameSquad in the comments because you guys are going to be part of my endgame squad. So that'll help you get entered into some drawings we'll hopefully have here before too long and everything. So, guys, appreciate you for stopping by as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay frosty, gamers.